Listen, if you are a DJ trying to record your DJ set or go live, then this right here is either gonna make everything smooth or make everything looks like a mess. Today I'm building my full DJ setup into the RØDECaster Video S. So when I hit record, I don't have to think about anything. Trust me, it's something easy. Okay, now real quick. This is not a full setup. This is just something that I am putting together real quick to show you guys that it can be done as a DJ into the RØDECaster Video S. And this is part of a bigger setup that I am doing for my DJ recording and especially for my podcast that's also coming up. But I'll let you guys know about it once everything is out. But this is, again, not a full setup. This is something nice and clean that once you set it up, you don't have to come back and reset anything. Especially, you can skip the whole setup that you usually do in OBS. And if you want to see the full setup, let me know down in the comment below that you're interested in that and I can do a full video. And I also have other videos that I have talked about the same exact system that I'm using right now. So, again, let's be honest. As a DJ, you're not just doing one thing. You're doing multiple things at the same time. You mixing, you listening to the music. You trying to do your switches on your computer, on your laptop, especially if you're using OBS or using something else. But mainly, I know a lot of DJs, they mainly focus on using OBS. But if you don't have a powerful computer enough, at some point you're going to start glitching and it's going to start giving you a problem. And also, if your scene are not clean, your video is going to feel like it's all over the place. So, with that being said, this right here is the RØDECaster Video S. Yes, that's right. They have two different versions of this. There's a regular RØDECaster Video and then there's this version, which is the baby version. So let me break down the angles real quick. Right now, you're looking at angle 3. This is angle 1, which is the camera that I am recording this on right now. This is angle 2, which is looking at my computer, screen recording, I guess. And this is angle 3, which is my actual iPhone 17 Pro that is plugged in wirelessly up here to give you this overhead shot. So basically, we have 3 cameras going on. Everybody has a cell phone. It don't have to be iPhone. It can be an Android and all of that. But once you have the system, you can plug your phone, which means now we're going to get into the scenes, but you're going to see what I'm talking about. Once you plug your phone, you can do your live mixes wherever you usually do your lives. So let's get into it. And this little device right here is where I control everything. So we're going to use this almost as if it was only 2 cameras. What I mean by 2 cameras is, let's say this angle is just your phone, you're recording your mixes, your live, whatever that you're doing. And then the next angle is your screen, which is your laptop that you are mixing in with. And you don't need nothing else. So you can always switch from this, you're going to switch from that. So now we're going to show you how to create scenes to where you can even enjoy everything by just a push of a button, just like I'm doing right now. So now let's actually create what they call a scene. You guys are used to that on OBS, but we're going to do this right here. I'm going to be using my computer screen just to make it easier for you guys to follow along. But everything that I'm doing, if you following up in here, you're going to see the button's going to light up right now. See, as of right now, they grayed out. This 3 got the lights. Those are the camera angles, up to 4 camera angles. But these are grayed out. So that's where we're going to create the scenes. And then we go from there. So right now, the first scene that we're going to create is on A. So we click on A, on scene A, right? So make sure you're on this side right here. So we click on A. This portion on this side right here is going to start showing up where it says template and custom. They already have templates for you that you can click on, or we can always do our custom template. So the custom template, this is what we're going to do, right? So the first angle, which is the bottom one, and then the second one, which is the larger screen. I know you can't see nothing right now. Bear with me. So you click on A, you select your camera. Here we are. I put my first screen as this camera right here. And then the second one, we're going to select camera 2. Camera 2 is my HDMI angle. Again, don't get it confused. I know it looks about the same. I'm going to explain real soon. But this is camera 1. This is just me. Camera 2. This is camera 2, which is my monitor. And then this is the first scene we've created. So now let's customize this scene, shall we? To customize the screen, you click on the camera that you want. So let's customize camera 2 first. So for camera 2, let's make it bigger on the screen. I know right now this doesn't make any sense. I'm going to show you how to use it. So we're making it bigger on the screen. And we get in. All right, let's crop the bottom. Again, all of this will make sense soon. So let's crop this bottom. And then let's make it longer. All right. Now let's go back to camera 1, which is our angle. Then let's crop the top or the bottom, whichever way. So we go to height. We cut this much. Then we click, we drag down. We cut some more. We drag it down. We cut just a little bit more and then drag it down. Okay. So technically, we have created a scene right now. So again, this is angle 1. This is the computer. This is the first scene. Now, how are you going to use this first scene? So imagine this angle camera 1 right here is your regular angle where you're doing your mixes, you on your controller, blase, blase, you playing your music, right? So now, remember, scene number 2, which is my screen, is showing my entire screen. So what you can do is you can now show exactly what you're playing the same way that you usually do on OBS, on whatever other system that you use. But now everything is right here on your controller or basically on your computer. Once you set it up, you don't have to touch the computer no more. So now this is scene number 1. So let's go back to the other scene, right? So scene B, we're going to do the same thing, slightly different. Okay, for scene B, again, the screen going to go black. So for scene B, custom, and let's put 2 cameras in here. Again, put camera 1, and then put camera 2. So for camera 1, we click on camera 1. Again, we're creating the second scene right here, right now. So this is the second scene on this angle right now. So click on here. Let's see where we want this to be. Let's just say we're happy where it's at. You can move it wherever you want in the screen. We want it right here. So this is like a regular picture-in-picture type of scene, but it's easy. And then we go back again as we're doing our mixes. We load in the music. We're scrolling, we're getting this and that, wherever we're getting it from, we're playing the music from here. This is our scene. Now, the cool thing about it is, think of it as having multiple camera angles at the same time. Basically, once you have just one camera and a computer, whatever computer you streaming or you playing your music from, that's all you need. And again, so once you set this up, you don't have to come back to it. It's going to auto-save. You can always reload it. And you're good to go. So now this is the good thing about it, right? This is right now our camera 1, our angle where the phone is. This is the second angle where the laptop is, where your laptop screen is going to be at. You're playing in Serato, you're playing on DJ Pro, Virtual DJ, whatever you're mixing on. And then this is your first scene. Now, as you're doing your mixes, you playing your songs, you doing your thing, you can also switch whenever you want to different scenes, and that gives you multiple angles. You can have all the way up to 5 different scenes up here with one camera. So imagine now we wanted to create a scene with the phone, with the overhead. So what we would do We're going back to the system, right? As we create in our scenes, we'll go back to seed now. We create a custom template, add our cameras. This is the top down. And then let's go back to camera 2 and then camera 3. So keep in mind, whichever one is up top is going to be your main camera angle. So let's put camera 2 on top. And then let's customize this. Camera 2, we're going to shrink it down to wherever we feel like we're good enough, wherever we feel comfortable, however we want it to be. And again, this could be a top down on your DJ controller right here. You can be mixing, you can be doing your mixes, right? So let's set it up just like that. So we're still on camera 2. Let's bring the height this way a little bit. Again, you got to play around with it to see how you like it and what makes sense for you. All right. So we bring the height up, maybe by right here. Then let's click on a bigger camera. Let's bring the top. Let's cut it right here. Let's say we don't want all this cable to show. We can literally push it down. And let's just say we want to make it symmetrical. All right. So this is a different scene we just created. So now technically with this one, you can do this with multiple cameras or a phone and an iPad. So this can be a different angle. Now this is a look for your controller right now. You have it right here. And this is going to be your laptop screen, which is going to be on top. And then let's go back and customize this some more. And then our third camera, let's add it to the top. All right, camera 3 twice. Let's add camera 1 and put camera 1. So we're going to add camera 1 to the top and kind of like bring it down. So now here's another way you can do this. Crop this way to the center. Make it go up, and then we crop in to the left. We're cropping to the left. Now let's click on camera 3. We can even crop this way or crop in this way. Move it over here. You can put it over. You can put it right here. This is how you can do 3 different angles. So you have angle number 1, you have angle number 2, which is the screen, and then you got the top down angle, which is my phone right now. And then to change it, you hit whichever scene that you're doing, you hit A, B, C, or D, or E, whichever one you have it set up at. Whenever you want. Just like that, it's doing all the switches, not even on the computer. Yes, the app has to be on because it has to be connected to recognize it. But once you set this up, you don't have to go back on there. I remember when I used to do OBS, you would have to leave the app or leave the mixing app wherever you was at, go to OBS for you to do your switches up and down, different scenes and all of that, and then go back to the app and then continue doing what you was doing. Then eventually you have to cut that part out once you're doing your recording. At this thing, you don't have to cut anything out. You don't have to do anything. It's just ready to go. You hit different scenes. Once you set it up, you hit your different scenes, and then you got different things happening. Like I said, you could be mixing on the left side or on the right side, and then have your screen, wherever, whichever position you want. So this is how easy it is. And then if you want to save that, you go back to the app, and then right here it says default. You can give it a name, drop a logo, drop a photo, or whatever you want it to be, which is minimum 150 by 150 pixel. You can have the logo displaying top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right, just like that. And then now you have created a scene just for your mixes, just for you to go online and vibe and do your mixes just like that. This system is so nice that at least right here, you have everything you need. You can have a microphone, which that I have my microphone connected to this. You can have your controller, whatever, plugged into this input right here, getting the sound. or the same way that I am doing, my sound is coming from directly from my PC to this cable right here, and that's how we're able to have the screen recording and get the music that we want. And you don't have to do anything else. Let me know, guys, if you want me to go deeper in designing a complete different scenes and different things like this. Drop it down in the comment section below, and I will most definitely check it out and make sure that I create something for you guys. I have looked around the internet. Nobody's using this type of system. So that's what I've decided to make multiple videos on how even DJs can use it. Don't get me wrong. This is a very expensive way for you to do your live mixes, for you to go online. But also in the long run, it's so easy to switch different angles whenever you want. As you are recording, as you are mixing, this is all your angles right here. Or you can go clean feed. So as you hit that, it's changing. So enough talking, guys. So this is the video for the day. Let me know, is that something that you thinking about? Is that something that you've been thinking about? So let me know down in the comment section. Don't forget to also check out the other videos on how I'm actually using this entire system for my mixes. All right, then. See you in the next one.